How do you think, obviously like no catches in the first scrimmage, so for you personally, how do you think you improved today or over the last week when you did today?
Uh, yeah, I think I've had some improvement over camp. I think there's still a lot of things that I need to work on and really perfect, for to have a good season this year. But ultimately, if I'm, you know, performing, but the offense as a whole isn't performing, then it really doesn't mean anything. So I really just want the offense to kind of figure out and just kind of figure ourselves out and figure out what our identity is going to be and come out every single day and really push ourselves to the point where we can consistently move the ball. So
Do you have a good feel about how you're going to be used within the offense this season up to this point?
I would say so. Yeah, I think that we have. It kind of started out the first week and a half. It was kind of a feeling out process. Kind of figuring out what is our personnel going to be, what's our best personnel, things like that. But I think that we've kind of have some things not necessarily set in stone because we still got 2 weeks before the game, but we're kind of figuring some things out. So.
Given that it's a lot of similar to New Mexico State, is it not at all? Like, how is the experience there compared to each other?
Yeah, there's obviously going to be, there's going to be differences because just in terms of the level of the program, New Mexico State is a group of five school that doesn't necessarily have as much as the hype and the funding in terms of being in the SEC like Vanderbilt is. So there's differences in that nature, and obviously, the area that it's in. But wherever you go, football is going to be football, and I think there's a lot of similarities in terms of how the offense looks because Coach Beck, coming from New Mexico State, looks very similar. There are some things that are different, and you may have seen that already, but you'll definitely see it this season. There's going to be some differences, but yeah, it's helped a lot having the comfortability of having some things that have been similar to New Mexico State. So.
Obviously, you haven't always played tight end. How difficult has the position been to learn, and how far along do you feel like you are in that process after a year and a half?
Yeah, I think the transition from quarterback to tight end. I think any transitioning from quarterback to any position on the offense kind of helps you out a lot because as a quarterback you have to know what's going on at every single position. And so in terms of like the understanding the offense and understanding defenses and stuff like that helps that transition. But obviously there's a lot of the technical things that I have never done almost in my whole life. So it was a blessing just to be able to come here and learn from some really good coaches, Coach Lepak and Coach Flats, and kind of help me figure out the technical part of playing tight end. And I'm still learning and I'm trying to get better every single day. So.
Anything else, guys?